sorry, today it sounds like shit. Hopefully that has some semblance of view out the windshield. Yeah. Good, actually I guess now it's afternoon. YouTube. Today, new vehicle. Not my mom's truck. This is my first official vehicle, I guess. A 1998 Chevrolet Blazer 4-door LS edition. I bought this about a week ago for $4,200. It's got 139,000 K on it. It's in really damn good shape, I have to say, for its year. There is pretty much zero rust on it. There's a little along the driver's door sill, along the bottom of the driver's door. It does have a rebuild title because the original owner, not the guy I bought it off of, got into an accident when the previous owner I bought it off of then bought it, where the front end was involved in an incident. So he replaced the bumper, grille, driver's headlight, fender, and hood. So you can't see it from here. I don't know if you can even see shit at all because I can't tell you where the hell this camera's pointing because it's an old ass GoPro. But when I get out and I do a walk around, you should be able to see the strange look on the hood and fender. It is red. Very nice. And right now it's riding on a brand new, quite like these are like 2 days old, I just got them, set of 235 7016 Falcon Wild Peak AT4Ws on some Touring rims. I could not tell you exactly what rim they are. A Touring rim of some sort. They look pretty snazzy. I'll save the rest of the stuff for later when I do the walk around once I get to where I'm going. So in the meantime, enjoy the drive, or what little is there. I don't know how much I'll cut out. Set of like ARB air lockers or something, or zip lockers, cable lockers, selectable lockers would be fucking lovely, but I don't have like $3,000 to spend on lockers. Plus I don't even know how, plus I have no clue how much I'll even use them. of my 98 Chevy Blazer. My apologies for the wind. So, I guess we'll start at the front. As you can see, if you're blind, this is the, if I remember correctly, this is the cherry red. Very nice. I have apparently the rare multi-piece fog lights and turn signals. I don't know if you can see here. Yeah, you kind of can though. It doesn't look great. There are the my new set of Falcon Wild Peak AT4Ws. You can see 235/70 16s. Just put them on there. Driving it around, I have noticed it needs a bit of an alignment. It pulls a little bit to the passenger side. Ooh, mud. It does have old man decals. There were more here, but we removed them. I don't know if you can. I don't think you really can. There's also a 4x4 decal here. I know, where's my banger hat? I need to wear my snazzy hat first. Check out the snaztastic hat, man. So I look like an idiot a little bit. It is a 4-door, and in the back it was basically, the rear was pretty much unused. The guy bought it off of, he owned it for about 6 years and in total put about 15,000 K on it. And the original owner he bought it off of, which is when it got into an accident, you kind of see it's been repaired, but the fender doesn't look great, hood doesn't look great. He pretty much only drove it into town to get groceries, and then I believe it was garage kept for most of its life. Come on. I do have the multi-piece. This year I think went to that. I don't have the tailgate anymore. I have a parking brake I need to put in, and a belt kit, and there's wipers that I put on already. As you can see, it's been polished. My dad polished this portion of it, so it looks shiny there. This is the LS version, one below the LT, which is the higher entry level. So I get power driver's seat, but I still have factory recliner. I do not have heated seats. I have the factory radio. I do have AC. That is nice. As I said, the parking brake doesn't work. Put the phone down. Under the hood of this absolute behemoth of a machine is the GM 4 V6 Vortec. It's a 4.3 liter 90-degree V6 overhead cam. It's got a throttle body. My apologies, I won't be here for too long. It has multi-port fuel injection. This was swapped over to the later Spider fuel injection, or no, that's what it has. It doesn't have the poppet nozzles anymore, so those won't get clogged. That's nice. It has the GM 4-speed 4L60E transmission, which take that as you will on whether it's a good or bad transmission. It has, I'm not sure which transfer case it has. I haven't looked into that too much. It does have roof rails. I do want to get a roof rack to put on there, or a roof basket, and then either have a light bar up front or like 4 pod lights, because I like some amber lights too. I was looking, I could get a brush guard to put on the front, and I could mount lights to that. Jesus Christ. but I'm not sure. I've only owned it for like a week or so. I don't know what the fuck else to do. I have a cassette deck. Now, I guess driving experience-wise, it drives well, as I mentioned. It does have a slight pull, so I'm getting an alignment done on it next week. The new tires definitely helped. When I bought it, it had some ancient Michelin LTX Mud and Snows that were from 2008. Yeah. They were very old, and they needed to be replaced. Aside from that, it is pretty much entirely stock. Nothing has been done to it aside from the bodywork up front, and the previous owner I got it off of, he's a mechanic, and he actually changed out the fuel injection, so it's not great poppet nozzle style. I need to put new shocks on it too. What I'm putting on for shocks, I'm not 100% sure on. I'm figure that out at some point. But I don't know what the fuck else to do here. It does have the trailering package, I found out. So you get the big, come on, here. You get the receiver hitch, the input for trailers, and over here is the thing. I'm not a fucking expert. I do not know how to do car reviews. I'm not a YouTuber. So there you go.